The main belief is that a huge workload is the main reason why we get burnout. From over 10 years of experience in the software industry, I can say that a huge workload is not the main reason why you get burnout. And this is why. While having a huge workload can be intimidating, the main reason why you get burnout is when the volume of the work commitments that you make are bigger than the deadline that you have. Imagine that this is the time capacity that you have until the next deadline. All these cubes represents the work that you committed to complete until the deadline. So the more work you commit to, the less time you'll have. And if you'll continue committing, at some point, those tasks will overflow and you'll not have enough time to complete them. What the majority of us do in this type of situation, we are changing the capacity with a bigger one and move all the work that we committed to in the new capacity. And even though it might look like a good temporary solution, the things do not stop here. Now that we have a bigger capacity, we can commit to even more work. And we continue committing and committing again and again until we end up in the same situation where the current capacity is too small to fit all the work that we committed to. When someone changes the capacity, it means that that person most of the time works overtime in order to be able to complete the work that they committed to. And now that they overcommitted again, most of the time what happens is that they are changing the capacity with a bigger one by working over the weekends. And they are noticing that the time is not enough because they continue to overcommit, and they are changing the capacity again with a bigger one by working during the holidays as well. And if they will continue committing and overcommitting again and again, what is gonna happen at some point? They will realize that they do not have a bigger capacity than this one. The main point here is that no matter how much time you have, if you continue overcommitting, at some point you'll not be able to keep up. Overcommitment is a natural behavior where we want to demonstrate to other people or ourselves that we are capable of more. This approach adds a lot of stress on you, and over time you'll start feeling less and less satisfied about the work that you do, and you'll feel trapped like in a hamster wheel where the only thing that you are looking for is to escape. And the more stressed you are, at some point you'll get burned out. Being aware that you are overcommitting is the first step to prevent burnout, because you cannot solve what you don't know. In order to stop overcommitting, there are two things that need to happen: prioritization and delegation. And I know that you probably know these two things, but are you doing them? What happens most of the time is that the knowledge that we have is very high, where the experience that we got is low, and when these two do not match, we don't see the results. And to be able to bring the experience at the same level as the knowledge, you need to take action. If prioritization or delegation is something new to you, I recommend watching this video next, where I'm talking about the 3 phases that we go through when we create a new habit. Prioritization and delegation come hand in hand. When you prioritize your work, you get clarity on the timeline that you have and the work that you can commit to complete during that time period. If there are remaining tasks that don't fit the new timeline, everything that overflows might need to either be delegated, or something that was already prioritized might need to be deprioritized for something else to fit in. When it comes to prioritization and delegation, don't let your mind to overthink, because I know that you are capable of more. I know that you can do more work, but the thing is that if you continue overcommitting over and over again, at some point you'll get burned out. And instead of performing at the full capacity, you'll start underperforming because you are burned out. One extra tip that I have is when you do commitments, give yourself some space for unexpected things. One thing that you can do immediately is whenever you find yourself overcommitting, ask yourself, in the long run, what it is more important to me? To demonstrate my worth to other people, or remain healthy and be able to move the needle every single day? This question will align your actions with what it is most important to you. I hope that you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.